Yo. Yo. How are we all doing?
What's happening, bitches?
This is what I was waiting for. It's a bit late there, Taz.
Yo.
And I was waiting. I thought, no, I won't say that word.
Yes, on the house.
I know he always does. Welcome to ZSR 220.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I always check.
How are we all doing? Are we all good?
All right. It's been a busy week. What about you two?
Yeah.
Been like, nah this week, nah.
Yeah, I was busy. I nearly forgot about sorting someone out, but we've got a guest on later.
We've got
a guest on. He hasn't been on for a while. So
and he's a good guest because we'll have a lot with the chat to talk about when he comes on.
Yeah, he's deepest, darkest Yeovil. That's all I'll say. So,
deepest, darkest Yeovil.
Right out there in the sticks. So he's not used to using the internet. So
it's like how shit. Yeah, brilliant.
It's a bit rude, isn't it? That's a bit
manure.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Can we just say on behalf of the ZSR lads, happy birthday to David Wills Toys. It's his birthday today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Happy birthday, David.
How old is David? Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been bothered if people ask me how old I am. Have you?
No. Evening, Gerard. Hello.
Hi, Gerard.
Hello. I think Gerard sent John a box the other day.
Yeah, I've got that video to watch. Have you seen his thumbnail? John's holding it like that. Looks like he's in the middle of a blooming forest or something. It's dead dark.
I love it. John's sitting there on a sofa and it's just like he's like covered in toys or something by the sofa there. It's crazy, John.
Yeah.
I've seen RVT in the cupboard.
Hi, Hoppy. Hello, bud.
Hi, Ops.
How you doing? Hello. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, there he is. Oh, Daz Rotter. All right, Darren.
What Daz? Is he coming on this week? No, we had him on all the time, isn't he?
He's on next week.
Too busy running.
Oh yeah, what's happening next week, Shabby?
Rip Pop, he's on. We've got a full house for next week. Full house book.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not gonna just let everyone know I'm not gonna do very well.
I don't know because it's like I said, the thing about these songs or whatever is that we all grew up with them. We all know them. Do you know what I mean? I haven't gone stupid and picked out some band that no one's heard of. Do you know what I mean?
I don't remember music stuff.
You're the champion. You're gonna have to do some
revision. Change that head.
All I remember, CD so and so track 3, and that's all I remember when I
Chris coming on.
You know, it's just
It's Chris coming on, Shabby.
If you store stuff like that, something important gets pushed out. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want me to tell you who we've got on? We've got on APD and Rob Hopper. Rob, the new lad that's in the chat, he asked if he could do it. I said, of course you can. More than welcome. So we'll have somebody new next week. Then we've got Connor, we've got Stu, we got Des, we got Darren, them two, us three, and I'm missing somebody. I can't remember. APD. So no, Smith.
He'd be crap on. He's metalhead, isn't he? He's a metalhead.
What I said was whoever wants to do it, because I've noticed sometimes when we asked if we want to do a ZSR quiz, because of all the singing and dancing and stupid stuff we've done, people are a bit apprehensive. So I'll wait till they've asked me. So
so there's no Americans. There's no Americans on.
No Americans next week.
Oh yeah. Hello, John.
Hi, John McGuire.
Hello there. Yes. Oh, Kieran's in. He's always here, isn't he?
Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Because they've gone mad for it over here. And there's more American Irish than there is Irish. I didn't know that. Well, I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it?
They all immigrated, didn't they? They all for the new land, free land. They could get a bit of land, couldn't they? So that's why they all did a runner.
I came back from work and I drove past the pub and I thought, could I go in and have a pint of Guinness? But then I was just like, nah.
Yeah, I had a pint of cider tonight.
Well, that's what I'm on here.
It's 90 degrees. I'm on the water. It's far too hot.
Peach and raspberry cider. It's a Swedish cider. I was going to ask VTR if he knew what it was, but he's over there at the moment, and he's in Sweden. Yeah, I saw the video. He was jiggling to a bit of Irish music and a pub.
He was jiggling. He's getting jiggy with it.
8.2.
Blow your head off that, Tez.
Yeah, I've won, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, can't be driving one after you've had one of those.
No, I'm going nowhere.
No driving that Audi when you've had a couple of them, Terence.
No.
Hey, Kenny. Hey, you're ops. Loads of people here.
Yeah, same old. How's Des doing? Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Des.
Yeah, thanks. Someone's got to hit the like button, haven't they? So
he and his family were great last week on top of them, but they were brilliant. What a lovely family they are.
Have a laugh, don't they?
They're brilliant people. Brilliant.
Do you know?
Paul Geeks, do you see he got acting stuff? Bloody. I hate shit.
I just knew. I saw it straight away. I thought he's not got that money, and he can't afford that.
Well, I noticed it because on Instagram, on his page, these houses are coming up and these cars are coming up, and I'm like, when did he get into this business? Do you know what I mean?
When's he done crypto? Yeah. I know his channel's getting big. You know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's what I thought. I thought maybe he's been advertised or something. And then I realised no. And then I saw APD say something like, "Hang on a minute, this is a bit weird."
I looked in the chat and I went, "I wonder if." And everyone said, "Oh yeah, John said he's been hacked, didn't he?" And I went, "I
honestly, what? You have to be a proper sad bastard for that, don't you? Like. What sort of life do you have to whack people and do stuff like that? Do you know what I mean?
Because they get free money for doing hardly anything on the internet, isn't it? It's horrible, isn't it?
Horrible. It just leaves a bit of taste in my mouth.
Well, they were doing they were doing it over here last week. Everyone's like a few, is it Lloyd's, Halifax, and a few banks were using the same program, and you would log into your bank and you would have someone else's account pop up.
What?
And so people were going nuts, and one of my bosses was panicking because some woman rang up and knew everything about him, and he was like, and he put the phone down, and then he went in to his bank and said, "Yeah, it's happened to him."
But that's awful, isn't it?
Yeah,
the amount of people were like standing inside the bank complaining, and
I get it off Facebook Market, because of my furniture.
Yeah,
and people thought, "Oh, that's awesome! Have you got Zelle?" And the minute they say that, you go, "Here we go." You know what I mean? And I'll say, "No, I'll tell you what." And so what I say is, "I tell you what I'll do. Give me your address, and I'll deliver it to you." And they go, "Oh, well, I'm busy. See you later." Do you know what I mean? All the best.
Yeah. Keep getting the scam calls as well. Mr. Rowland, there's something wrong in your computer. I'm like, piss off. It
always happens to the nice blokes, though. Do you know what I mean? If it happened to some toss, I'd be like, well, fair enough. But people like him are just enjoying themselves. And it's like, yes, you'll get it sorted, but it's a hindrance in it. It's just like shit, you don't need stuff like that. So
it's supposed to make life easier, but it's just like it makes life more scary and complicated sometimes.
Just trying to say good evening to Connor. I read
Connor's on next week too.
I read the message in the chat. He said he got home from a stressful week from work, and then he's had to sit down and watch us tonight. He said he wasn't.
Oh, Connor, put your feet up.
I don't know. I think he's being sarcastic, really, just the way.
I don't think so. I think he thoroughly. These could you imagine if we'd finished though? Can you imagine if after all these years, we're up to our 7th. This will be our 7th Christmas together, me, you, and Tim. Yeah. So can you imagine if we weren't on? Can you imagine if we just stopped and we said, you know what?
You'd have to watch crap Christmas telly.
You'd have to, what else would you watch on a Friday? What else is on in England and Ireland on a Friday?
Oh, at the moment you've got I'm a Celebrity's on. That's on in there.
So you'd rather watch I'm a Celebrity?
No, I've never watched this.
It's become a foundation ZSR, hasn't it? It's just what we do on a Friday.
I don't know. I've had to start. I've had to marry the first sight Australian one.
Look at that shit.
I started last, so I've had that for an hour and a half.
I preferred that one. We watched that a couple of years back, but then they never showed it again over here. So they're married with married Australian.
The Australian one's the biggest one, isn't it? So it's the massive.
All reality TV shows are terrible, apart from my Beefy Weekender, which is class.
The BBC can't afford us, Q. BBC can't afford me, Matt, and Tez. I've
got so many things to catch up on streaming and stuff, you know.
I know what I've been watching. Let's just come up in America, and I've been watching it. That new Dawn French thing where she steals that money, their life insurance money. I think it's brilliant. There's been 3 or 4 episodes. It's on Prime over here.
Is it? I've not seen it.
And I looked up Dawn French. Do you know how old Dawn French actually is? How old do you think she is?
66.
68.
Yeah. 68.
I know, because it's weird because you always think of Dawn French. Do you know what I mean? She's always been around, but it's brilliant. Great show. I forgot. Can I tell you a secret? It's called. Have you ever watched it? It's pretty good. I watched half of it last night. So
I like a bit of Dawn French.
Ricardo was looking for us on the BBC. We don't
can't afford us BBC. See, the thing is, the TV license would be massive. Yeah, exactly.
£184 a TV license.
I refuse to pay the TV license, but Mrs. pays it. I tell her not to pay it.
How much is it now? TV license?
£184.
How much?
£184.
Nearly £200 a year for a TV license.
For a TV to watch one channel, which is a joke.
Stupid. Yeah, but then people pay like £80 a month for Sky.
Yeah, but you're getting 300 and 400 channels, Taz. You're not just paying like for one channel. Yeah.
I stopped paying it in lockdown.
Oh, I always pay for the Sky.
I made the fucking telly. I don't have to pay it.
No.
Make the telly program. Have to pay
it. You enjoy your new Mercedes, Dino. Yeah.
And your nice big $50 million house that I saw.
It says popcorn bucket videos. He's just slaying it.
I feel for him. I do. I can't stand that sort of stuff.
You kind of panic. You get, what do you do first? What do you get? All panicky, and you sort of think, what the fuck do I do first? Isn't it? What do I, first you got to ring your bank up, and that's not easy nowadays, is it? Getting hold of someone, a human on a phone, isn't it?
Yeah. You get AI chatbots now.
Yeah, you don't want that rubbish.
Did the BT today to get the call protection on my mum's phone. I was speaking to an AI person.
Yeah. It's worse over here, really.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. He's been doing a lot of streaming, hasn't he? Jason, live streaming and stuff, walking around London and decluttering his house.
He loves walking around London. Hi, Mrs. T. Hello, Mr. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of walking around London, but there you go.
Oh, I'd love to.
I loved it when I was, it was mad. Couple of weeks and then you'd be like, no, I want to go on.
I like your fields. Sorry, fields and
me too.
Well, you might as well. England's got to be empty in a couple of months. They're all over here, aren't they?
Yeah. Football.
No, that's for another one. But Joe Fest, football.
When is the World Cup?
No one's going to go over this. They can't afford it to go and watch the World Cup.
They're taking the piss as well. The cheapest price for tickets like £4,000, and so that's excluding your plane flight, your hotel, your food, and all that sort of stuff.
For one match?
For one match. People are touting the World Cup final tickets, even though the game's not been kicked off yet. It's $65,000.
What? Jesus Christ!
Even if England got to World Cup final, I wouldn't pay 65.
No, just wait 4 years, another 4 years, and you can watch it again. Then cheaper because it won't be in America ever again, will it? So,
I don't know. Well,
it's in Canada, America, and Mexico, isn't it?
That's correct. Hi, Martin.
Yeah.
Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Rudy. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, but it gets that loads.
Oh, yeah, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hello, Luke.
How are Luke's here? How is everyone? We're all right, mate. We're all right. Nice this on Friday. I'm enjoying this today. Just taking it easy.
We're chilling, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
It's nice when you're not hosting, isn't it, Shabby? You have to look at the chat or anything.
Yeah. Well, Chris Smith doesn't turn up on my channel much because he doesn't, because he knows I won't put his chat up, so he's not going in.
You got to be careful though, because some of these chats, I was doing it last week. I was like, I'm not putting that up. Some of them, you're just a bit, you know what I mean?
I saw that. Was that on
Tum Tumpers on Monday? Yeah. Just
George is putting a few things up he shouldn't.
Yeah, we did these family fortunes, and I'm not going to say because it's your channel, but some of the responses George was giving were a bit risque to put on.
A bit risque,
tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
So is it really you, Dino? Is it?
Yeah, it could be someone else, couldn't it?
Could be him. Could be Dono.
A lot of people got their YouTube channels hacked. Like they got taken down for no reason a couple of years ago.
Oh, you're saying hello to Miriam. Hello, Miriam, if you're there. Hello, Miriam. Hello.
I'd be devastated.
I would. It's only a little channel I've got, but I'm very proud of it. I'd be upset if something like that happened. I really would.
Let me guess. Luke, no.
No.
Luke doesn't live in Yeovil. He lives up north.
He's up north.
Yeah, he lives up north, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bridlington.
Yeah, was that East Coast, isn't it? He's up north, East Coast. Yeah.
The guy coming on, I'll give you a clue, likes playing with balls.
Yeah.
He likes to throw things down a very tight.
He likes to
he likes a corridor. He does. He loves a corridor. Yeah, an alleyway. Yeah.
Hey, Kenny. Hey, Keith Duppy. Hey, Des.
Yeah.
Has he been dropped?
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah,
not me,
not him.
Not him.
Yeah. Come on, Chase. You should know your areas around the UK. So, Oh,
Newquay.
I like Newquay.
Fistral Beach.
Which one's near Devon? Is it Torquay near Devon? Where's Newquay? That's Wales, isn't it? Newquay?
Torquay's in Devon.
Yeah, that's what I'm into.
Newquay's on North Cornwall.
It's the south coast, and Newquay is the north coast of Devon. So,
you've got Fistral Beach. Fistral Beach. What's the other one? Watergate Bay.
Fistral Beach is it's the surfer's paradise.
Sun,
yeah. You've got I'm trying to think the best kind of what's the next one?
Bude,
yeah. You've got all kind of up around there. So
I miss the southwest. I do.
Yeah.
When did you get down there? When was the last time you went down there?
I've been.
I went in February, didn't I? It rained every day. It was horrible.
Last time I went down was to bury my granddad, which was like New Year. So that was pretty grim going down. So
you've been to Modbury, haven't you, Matt? Modbury.
Yeah, I've been everywhere around down.
Modbury.
Mousel's kind of like I love Mousel down that area. Mousel's kind of my favourite. And
why does shabby hate Americans? Mouse is full of them.
Yeah. Fox hunting and hippies. That's what that place is for.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob. Good old Rob's Retros here. Good old Robbie boy.
Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. Hope he's doing all right.
What the France?
Yeah, sorry, Jonathan. You know.
Not denying it though, is he? Look, sorry.
I've been to France, so I know what they're like.
and
Paris.
Did you feel romantic walking around the streets of Paris?
No, just completely different people to us in the UK. They are.
What do you mean? Give us an example.
Oh no, they're just very. It's when you go in. I'm trying to remember now. Like
just very French.
Us British, when we walk into like say a restaurant, we're very polite. We sit down and we, But in France, you've got to kind of go up and say hello to them and welcome, and they'll do the kiss and all this. Do a lot of chattery before you even get your table. And when we walked into a restaurant, a load of us, we walked in, sat down, and they looked at us like we were rude because we didn't walk in and introduce ourselves and say hello and all that, and kind of,
They call us beefy, don't they? Beefy. Oh, le beefy.
Yeah. And they're very, they want to talk for about an hour. Like, I just want
to. I've been to France. I've been been all right.
Hi, Georgie.
Yeah.
Get on the Roscoff ferry, Matt, from Plymouth. Get pissed up over.
Yeah.
Come back with wine. Oh, lovely.
A load of us went on the tunnel. A load of us. We were very First time I've ever been underwater, I was like, "Oh, this is a long."
I'm in the ground and underwater.
I'm underwater.
It's like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I had to go to Paris and work on an airplane. One of ours in Paris.
How long were you there for?
A week.
Did you come back with a scarf on and a cigarette and a corduroy jacket?
I used to sit in the hotel and I'd have Le Croque Monsieur every night, which is a cheese toastie and fries. That's what I'd have every night because I couldn't be bothered to that was all like.
Watch any of them rude French movies on late night? Did you? Did you, sir?
Yeah.
Did you?
Le Petit Bleu Bleu. Did you watch that one?
No, I watched the what was it, the what do you call it, the news channel. There's the international one, isn't there? so you can watch
the news. Is that what it's
The
called?
news.
The news.
Yeah. John, I've just off. Yeah. Hello, G-Force.
Hello, Chief-Force.
Yeah.
How is that 10 grand to see? I shouldn't laugh. Cruel, Martin. Cruel. That was funny.
Yeah. If you
I don't know. It'd be one day we'll have to. I suppose one day we'll have to do it.
Yeah. One day. Can't go on forever, can we?
Although we probably will.
I mean, I'm worried about Tez. Will he actually remember us?
Mate, I'm going now. I'm going now.
Actually, now Biggie's getting now.
Because you couldn't remember to come on the other week, could you?
No, I forgot. Yeah.
Where was I? I can't remember not coming on.
Well, no, it wasn't that. I was doing something. I was reading, and then I realised because of this. It's weird. I've said this before. This time change thing for an hour, even though it's only an hour, it messes you up big time. Yeah. And I'm sat there reading, and then Jenny comes in, and Jenny goes, "What time is it?" I said, "It's 5 to 4." And she went, I'm like, "Oh my God."
So chilled. He was so chilled, he forgot about it.
Was he having a lovely time as well?
Well, it is. It's comic relief, so we're not going to be watching that tonight. So
all
that money goes
to millions of pounds.
Do you still do comic relief? Do you still do it?
Yeah, and it's not fun.
Yeah. No.
Isn't it?
When's the last time I watched comic relief? 20 years ago, something like that. A long time ago. On the beach.
Yeah.
It's not as big as it was, I don't think. You don't see Red Nose.
They probably went for him then, didn't they? Look at this: Microsoft, Disney Plus, Walmart, scumbags, Dino, scumbags.
Yeah. Just getting on there, and then getting some internet.
What do you do then? I mean, because if you get out like that, do you have to start all over again? Do you have to?
Yeah. A lot of the ones, a lot of them don't help you, do they? A lot of the Instagram and all that, they don't help you, do they?
Yeah.
You've got to prove it's yours.
And then you put so much work into it, Even Facebook and
they don't care, do they?
Twitter, I won't be bothered, but
it's so sad and stuff. I hate shit like that. Thanks, Kieran.
Kieran.
Thanks, Kieran.
7 years. 7 years.
7 years, yeah. And this Christmas, in my Matt and Tez's 7th Christmas together. 7th.
Yeah. A Rookie. Yeah, I like watching The Rookie on Sky. Yeah, that's one of my favourites. Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
They're bringing back Firefly, aren't they? They're bringing it back. Have you seen them?
Animated series, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're going to do.
Is it any good? I never even watched the original series.
Yeah,
I watched the original. And the film as well.
And Serenity, the film, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm going to go and see the pictures on Monday. With me free cinema tickets.
Why free? Because you're famous? Is that why?
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. Is it because you're famous? Is that why you're getting free tickets?
Yeah,
I was thinking of going to see that because it does look good, doesn't it?
It's got loads of good reviews, hasn't it?
It looks really good.
And I was sitting there watching The Martian the other night. It was on again. I was watching it.
I saw that. That came on.
Guy wrote the same book, didn't he? He wrote the same.
So the books are these? Is that what they are?
Yeah, he wrote The Martian as well. He wrote The Martian, so they're best-selling books.
I'm not that keen on Ryan Gosling. He's just like
I'm not. How you did that now? I think he's a right plum.
Well, he's just the same thing, isn't he? He's had loads. His face is all puffed up, but he's had Botox.
He's in the new Star Wars film, hasn't he? So as well,
he is, isn't he?
He might buy car.
Yeah. And Star Wars next month. Can't wait.
We better get our guest on because he's got to pack his bags by the sounds of it. So
he's got to put his Skittles up.
Right, so put that wine glass down. And, we're going to stick him on now. There we go. Hey.
All right, Guts. All right,
chaps. You all right?
How you doing?
I was all right. So I saw that shirt you've got on. Francis, that.
I'm in. I've got rid of my Star Wars collection. Liverpool doing shit. I've got to wear black. Happen to have a logo on it, all right, mate? Sorry, but
you're in mourning, I guess. Collector's mourning. Right?
Yeah. Listen. Before we go any further, we were talking about French and Paris and all that. Can we just go round the four of us and do hello sayings, right?
Oh, right.
Okay. Matt, you go first. Go on.
Good moaning.
Tess.
I can't think of one.
I was just pissing by the window.
Shabby, come on. I can't keep going till you run out.
Right. Give me a sentence to say and I'll say it.
I didn't know that one. I don't really.
Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. I should say this only once.
I should say this only once.
You got one? No one?
I think I can't remember anymore.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's me.
Shut up, you stupid woman! Shut up, you stupid woman!
Yeah. And the Madonna with the big boobies.
Great.
How are you, lads? All right, you okay?
Well, it's good to see you. How are you? Yeah, what's going on then, Matt? Everything's gone.
Yeah, this is the old room, so I'm having it all redone and replastered. And
are you turning it into a Skittles alley? Is that the plan?
No. You're lucky. When you messaged me, I was like, I'm not playing Skittles because we're going New Key tomorrow, so we got to sort of prep for that and get a bit of packing done. That was ideal, mate. When you messaged me.
Oh, right. Get out of it for a bit, is it?
So look, listen, it's none of our business why you've got rid of it and all that, so don't worry about that. But does it feel weird not having all these stuff? Because I was thinking that when Matt said it, if I came in here and I had none of my stuff in here, I don't know what I'd be like.
Do you know what, Shabby? I haven't really had time to sit back and think about it because it took me about 6 months to sell it, and I'll go into a bit of detail. I don't mind. I'm really open about it. I'll tell you what it's sold for, how I sold it, how I did it, whatever. I don't care. So we went through that, but it's literally when I've done that, and then we mortgaged a little bit on a house, and we thought, right, we need to do a few things around the house. We need to do the bathroom, we do the ensuite, we need a bit of a new kitchen. This room here is the old Star Wars room, which are dividing up. So because we've had developers in and stuff like that and contractors in, I've not even had time to think, oh God, I've not really had time to think about it, which is probably a good thing. I kept a few little tiny bits which I can show you as well. But I'll tell you what, though, I was amazed the other day. We were on I don't know what it was. It was the charity event that Stu was doing the other day. John Ruler come on, didn't he? Actually, he sold his.
He sold his, isn't he? Yeah.
And I nearly fell off my chair. I thought, I never knew that.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing it for the right thing, though. I mean, what you've just said, that makes perfect sense to me. Do you know what I mean? If there's other things in life other than, and the things you're buying and paying for.
You're just sitting there, Keith, one day and you went, I don't need this stuff really anymore. Kind of that kind of thing, I don't. There's better things I could do with this stuff, innit?
The wife was saying we need this, and we need that, and we need that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So it's Emma's fault. It's Emma's fault.
You give in.
See, so exclusive. Keith Guppy's just blamed his missus.
I ain't so nuts that, Shabby. I'll get absolutely.
Brilliant.
My missus says, you want a new car? So you Star Wars stuff. I went, yeah.
Yeah, my missus says the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
Well, I haven't got any money.
You have got it all sitting in that room. Sell it. I'm like, yeah.
It wasn't, mate. I mean, it was a number of things. I mean, I'll go a bit to you. I mean, a couple of people passed away at work, which is always horrible when you think life's too short.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
What there's a lot of stuff in here. It's just there's a lot of money just sitting around doing nothing. We need stuff done to the house. We want to do things, build for the future, have a plan for retirement. And then I went, right, that's it. And I can always go back into it in 10 years time, and
you can always.
I always said this room was like 40 square meters of modern stuff, and a lot of people go modern. Some people say crap, wouldn't they? Modern stuff.
Well, they do, yeah, they do.
They do, mate. And you know what? And but I was always quite proud that I had nearly everything, which would keep me going. But you get to a point where you think, I've got everything. What do I do next? And I think I could have a cabinet that's probably a meter square. This high, which would be the same value as this whole room. And I thought, well, maybe I can go back to that one day, So it was just that, and I did the Star Wars. The collection was sold in 6 months.
Wow.
I was going to do a video, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because there was some nice bits about selling it. There was some shit bits about selling it.
Right. Time wasters.
You can know the vultures were circling.
Time wasters.
As soon as you put the word out, and I had some people let me down, crap deals, try to just rip me off, but I sold So just going a bit. Do you want me to go a bit of detail?
Yeah. That's what we got you on.
Saves us talking. Yeah, saves us talking.
Telling about May. I had a guy that picked up. I put a bit on eBay, some of the more expensive stuff. Guy approached me. He said, "Look, I'll come down and I want to buy some bulk stuff." So he come down. He bought a lot of the Clone Wars stuff, and I had some good prices for that. That went really well. He went off. He came back again. Bought a bit more, came back a third time, and the third time he would sort of come in and say, "Look, I'll put a load on the table, and then you give me a price." And at that point, I was quite keen to get shot. I don't want to definitely buy 1,000 cuts, if you know what I mean. I don't want to move it on. I didn't want to just suffer. Bit go. Yeah. And at that point, he piled on, and I probably at that point let it go quite cheap because I was just going, that lot for
get rid of it,
that lot forever. And he put, so that went, and that moved about probably 30% of it, and then some really good guys, I won't name names, but some guys in the community bought some chunky bits, and
chunky,
right?
Chunky.
Yeah, I mean it did. I'm talking some the nicer pieces, and they did me a good turn. That's really good. And then the last thing I thought I was going to do is I'm going to go eBay, and I went for about 3 months. I went on eBay. And I probably got rid of about a third of it on eBay, but it meant I was probably sending out 30 parcels every Monday, Tuesday. It's really full on doing it, but that's probably where I got the better prices. And in hindsight, I probably should have done that earlier
from the beginning.
eBay and all the trouble.
I mean, it's no secret that I've done. Everyone watched my videos, of course. I've done videos of how much it was worth, right? So I've been really honest from day one. I never over exaggerated the cost of the collection. I put it out there. I probably got about 10 to 15% less than I will.
Are you happy with that though? Are you happy with that?
Mate, I am.
Yeah.
It was done. 6 months sounds a long time, but for the amount of bolts in here, it was. That was okay, and I'm at the moment I've not had time to reflect and regret or anything like that. I can always come back to it, and
of course you can. Of course you can.
Does it feel like you're a bit free of it?
Do you know what? I'm really excited what we're doing in the house. I mean, we're doing loads of things. We've managed, Emma's got a big birthday coming up. We've managed to get another car and bits and pieces, and so actually, we're really happy at the moment about everything. And I've not really sat back and gone, really gutted about it.
Did you ever get that over some pieces, though, Keith? Like some pieces you thought, I can't get rid of that. I've had it for years, or it's sentimental.
Well, Shabby, one of probably my prize piece I sold to a close friend and a member of the community, which is really good because I know that goes to a good home.
Yeah,
so that's really important to me. And I've kept a few bits. I mean, I've kept about 4 or 5 bits that not
out of all that, only 4 or 5. Wow, man, that's crazy.
How many pieces do you think you had in total? Like, I mean,
thousands. You got to have.
About 3,500 pieces.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you remember his rooms, Artez? It was bloody packed.
Yeah, it was full.
Yeah. You sure don't have to worry about doing any more dusting now, will you?
So did you have any childhood stuff? It was mainly modern stuff.
So things like this. So my first R2D2, which I probably shown before, and it was in this holiday photo.
I remember that photo. When you think,
I'll make you big. Hang on. Oh my God, how's it?
You can't get rid of that.
In the corner of his picture. In the corner. There you are.
Yeah,
there we go.
There, look. Do you see it there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Things like that you don't get rid of. And then I've got things like my die-cast metal snow speeder, and I've got.
I've still got one of them.
I've got a mid one as well.
Yeah.
So and then the one that you've always heard about was the Ewok Village. Never get rid of that. But I've kept a few modern pieces and just unusual bits that. So for instance, this piece. So this is the only figure that I'm aware of in the modern line where you've got a piece that protrudes out.
Yeah, I've got that figure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so Shabby, I thought that was really nice, really unusual, and that would look good somewhere in a nice lounge or something, on the in the corner, a bit of
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
And the same theory was this is a bit of an unusual piece. I don't see many grade. This is a 30th anniversary
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and it comes. Not many people know it. In the pack, it comes with this extra card. So I got it graded with the two next to each other, which is quite, it's quite unusual. So I thought that looked pretty good.
Yeah,
that does look nice. Yeah.
So I just randomly, and then I guess the leather tube. I've kept my. I think you've seen it. I've kept my 12-inch graded TIE Fighter, which is a stupid one to get graded. I've kept that as well, but that's upstairs. And I've kept this. So this is Dave Prowse signed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah, and this Starfighter is pretty rare as it is, and I imagine
it is.
I went to Waterstones, got Dave Prowse to sign this a few years ago, so I've kind of kept that as well.
Yeah,
it's quite nice, and the same way I've kept a signed Dave Prowse.
Yeah.
But apart from that, and the Ewok Village I got my nan gave me a few years ago. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like, we
got the Ewoks to go in the Ewok Village.
Yeah, I've got a Chief Chirper, a Lou Grey, a Wicket, and they're all original vintage ones that I've got. So Tez, I've got a few original figures.
I want to show him something that's dead.
You're going to get yours out, are you, Shabby?
I've got the same figure done.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Dave Proud, look at that.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, Dave
How weird is that? Oh, look at that.
Stop being friends.
How weird is that though? When he saw it, I thought, what the France? That's doable. Do you know what this means now though? It means your son actually has to buy you a birthday present now. You can't go in your room and you'll be like, oh no.
Well, do you know what? Every year, right, the family goes, oh, we can't get you anything because you've got everything, so we can't get you.
Yeah, but now you can.
Now they're moaning, oh, you don't collect stars, we don't know what to get you. I'm like, well, I can't win, can I?
No. Well, I'll bet you gradually start building a little collection up again. You'll start.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've still got
Transformers next.
Well, I've still got my Matchbox. I've still got my Britain Space, which I'm still building on. I've still got a little bit of Transformers test, not too much. So I've got all the Matchbox and Airfix soldiers and stuff. I've kept all that, and that's all been kept.
Yeah.
So I've got something to keep on. And I'll tell you what though, Matt, I'm so tempted to go in the 501st ATRT, Bark Speeder and all that.
So, Hot Toys. Yeah.
I'm so tempted, but
you got room for it. You got room for it now.
Loads of room there.
Do you think that's what you'll do though? So, say for example, you and them have sorted all your stuff. Your house looks nice. You think, you know what? I'll get into this again. Do you think you'd go as mad as what you did, or do you think you'd calm down a bit?
I think initially for now I'd probably just go a little bit bespoke, a little bit nice in a little cabinet in the corner of the house, and just expensive stuff.
Do it that way.
She's keeping an eye on you. She's here.
I think eventually, funds permitting, and when we get on and retire and all that business, I probably go silly again.
Why not?
Martin knows, and people that I'm close to know that I always wanted to do a modern Star Wars museum with everything in it. And I still want to do it maybe one day if I go back to it in the funds permit, and we so maybe
it is funny though, the difference is because, like I said, I've just done my room up again all week, and I've done the next room, and the amount of stuff I've had to buy 2 new tubs and put stuff in tubs and put it away. Do you know what I mean? So I know what you mean. Sometimes you just think, let's start again.
I was always very, very, very strict to myself that if I could not display it, I wasn't. So that maybe again, one of the factors in there's, like I said, there's no one reason, but one of the factors is probably I got to the point, even this room here, 40 square meters.
You're bulging kind of.
Yeah, I was bulging, Matt.
Yeah. There's nothing worse. I hate like that sort of stuff. Yeah,
you're bulging now, Shabby.
No, I've cleaned it up. It looks nice. You got loads of space and all that stuff. Shut up, man.
Look at it. It's back to this.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, back to the whole selling experience. There are some vultures around. They really are.
Is
you know?
there?
Giving you like stupid.
Go on places like the Echo Base Facebook
This
group.
like, I know you're not going to say the names. Is this?
Oh no, you can't. That's vintage.
Is this quite? Is it quite well known, like toy dealers? Are you saying?
Yeah, one of them is. Yeah, one of them is.
Yeah, and giving you stupid.
And he's fallen out with other people, and yeah, and
I don't understand that because you're buying off collectors. We ain't thick. We know how much stuff's worth.
Yeah,
I mean, when you go into a toy store and you understand up here, you're probably only going to get half of what you want because the toy store has to sell it, whatever. But people will come to your house and people that want it. We ain't stupid, us lot. We know how much stuff's worth.
I think it was more like the promise that I'll have it, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then suddenly, oh no, but I can do this. That's what when you
that's annoying.
When you're in your mind, you think you're saying, oh, Emma, I've sorted this. I've got rid of that lot. It's done. We've done a deal. And the guy goes back. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm not quite there. It's like, you just
get in touch for.
You weren't tempted to put it all in an auction and just
it was really Oberon. I was talking to Nick.
Nick.
Because he came when I did the View Cinema museum created for Han Solo, when I took the stuff to Leicester Square a few years ago. They paid him to come to my house and value the collection. So I knew Nick from when he used to work for, what was it? Not before he did Oberon, he worked for Vectus. That's right, Vectus.
He did. Yeah.
So I had a good relationship. So I reached out to Nick, and he did me a good deal, to be fair. But it was the unknown. It was like,
it could go for
a risk. But in hindsight, what I actually got for it was probably not a lot more than probably I would have got from that because
then you have to pay a whopping great big thing on
it. Is it 25%, isn't it?
Well, he gave me a good deal, Ted. I won't hear percentage, but you got that, and the buyer's got to pay a fee as well. So you've got double bubble, and so
it's probably not.
Yeah. If you get it done in a oneer, and you want to just I've had enough of this. I want it to go in 3 weeks' time. Boom, bash. They would come to my house. They pack it all up, take it all away. You wouldn't see it, and then they ring you up in 6 weeks and say, "Here's a check key for." Boom. So from that perspective, it was something I was very tempted to do. And in the end, I think what it was. I think there's the first buyer who bought quite a lot. He started to, by the time I got around to thinking about an auction house, I had the what I call the dregs left.
Yes, yeah.
So it was like, nah,
and worth it.
But it was, but I was quite lucky because I found some people who bought bulk. When I say dreg, I mean power of force. Imagine all the power of force, green, orange,
all the sequel stuff.
Yeah, I had the bulk of it was loads. But the value of it is not. But I did all right in the end. I found a couple of people who were really interested in that, and they came down from wherever up country, and it was okay. And I, in the end, I didn't think that I'd done too bad. I could have waited longer, but like I said,
just you wanted to end.
For your own mental health, you don't want to string out for months and months and months.
No,
that's the worst thing. Yeah,
I probably did the same as you. I sold a massive bulk to someone, I know, and then I sold a second bulk to him because he knew I had it, and he said, "If you really want to get rid of it," and I decided. And then Jules and me went through a lot of stuff, and we handpicked some of the stuff we knew that we get a lot for on eBay. So I did that as well, but I didn't sell it. Jules sold it for me because I don't use eBay much anymore. So, and I thought I'm not bothering it, but he did it for me and helped me out. So he was a big.
It is healthy though. I remember doing it last year, and like I said, this guy bought quite a bit, and he took the lot that was selling, and he gave me a price that I was happy about. I'll be honest, but because I was always under that thing, lads, like I could never do. I didn't get into this to sell. I didn't do, and so I held on and held on and held on. And then Jen was saying, with 100-degree heat outside, this stuff's just getting ruined if you don't get rid of it. So. I did, and it was healthy, to be honest. Instead of just going to bed at night worrying about your stuff in a shed. Do you know what I mean? So
the biggest regret now is when I see the TVC new releases, and it just catches my eye. The Republic gunship was the first HasLab I've not got. The first ever one I've not got. You know, and it was easy at the time to say no, but when it comes out, it's going to be
you're going to be like,
I've lost track of what's coming out now, but I did watch. I caught Tim's video. He's got the new walk. He's got the new walker already, and I was like, no, I shouldn't be watching this because it's.
Did you find yourself like watching less stuff?
It did look really good with the little stand, and I was like, that looks quite good. Because
Matt, that's exactly what I did. I watched it. I thought, oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, why?
So your YouTube's come down a bit now. We all know that happened. You know what I mean? When we watched the video and saying that.
I haven't done
and then so what's going to happen with you? Are you still involved in the community? Still got to be watching people's videos and doing this, or you just want to take a break from it?
Yeah, Shabby, I've come right back. I haven't done a video since probably September. Believe it or not, I've actually gone over 2,000 subscribers now. So I thought I probably need to do a video just to say thanks everyone and give a little bit of a giveaway.
That'd be a good idea, you know, to show what you've done in this and
thing
that.
Is, the amount of content you've built up on there now, those videos will just go on forever now.
They'll keep going because they'll get new people into it.
You'll just get more and more subscribers.
And that's a nice memory for you too. You remember the stuff you've got.
You put it on the video.
You're right, and it's like I've still got a bit of a loyalty to all these people who've subscribed. They haven't unsubscribed. You know, I've got to say I've been in probably 2002 for. It goes 2003, 2000, you know what it's like, Shabby. 2004, 2003.
Bride's 90, isn't it?
Your channel is a good source of information now. If you need to figure something out, what I need that, I can go and look at your channel, can't they? And just
good call, Matt. Good call.
I tell you what, the one that I would like to do is a retro collection update because that was a really big video and the retro collection is carried on, and you wouldn't believe there's a hell of a lot of people who like the retro collection, although it divides.
I collect them. I like them. I like them.
Occasionally still pick an odd figure up. I mean, I did pick the Han Solo up in Stormtrooper. I got him and
they were in Ollie's for $3, $2.99.
I've got the Padme and the Queen Queen Amidala and the retro. Just that one, I got it on its own. I just like random those cards. They do look good.
Yeah.
Did you get rid of those life-size figures? Did you get rid of the big ones?
No, I've still got those. They're. I won't hide. I'm being honest. They're on eBay if anyone wants to buy them. But I've still got them, and you know, they look great in our house.
You think a toy store would buy them, you know, for the front door, or whatever, because they look awesome. You know?
Yeah, because Dave Tree's got the Stormtrooper in his shop at Fordingbridge. Yeah.
I mean, I've said it before. I've only seen the Stormtrooper and the Darth Vader themselves once, and I've bought them. I've never seen them on eBay ever. Because the one that I would probably mortgage my house on to get if I ever saw it would be Boba Fett. Never seen it for sale. There is probably 600 made. It is a lovely piece. If I could ever get one of those, I would probably
not the full size Jar Jar Binks. I've seen. I had
that, Tez. The one that's from KFC. I had that. I bought that a few years ago, and a guy bought it for exactly what you guys said. Is they bought it for the shop as a bit of a, you know, come in and have a look. So
So what's your friends and family said? Because they've known you as the Star Wars bloke probably for years,
well,
Keith.
Even now, Shabby, I bump into people, and I tell them now, they just look at me, you what? You know, even the contractors have been around here doing the electricians, plumbers. They can't get over it. You know.
No, I bet they can't. Because I always remember Martin's reaction when Martin went into that room and he came out and Martin was just blown away. Do you know what I mean? And coming off a guy who collects Star Wars like Martin does, for him to go in your house and go, what?
Because Martin's,
you know, there he is. And I suppose that would be weird. That.
Yeah.
I Gilston.
It's gonna be mad. Maybe
Emma's got a big smile on her face now. She's just got a car and new kitchen. She's got a new kitchen. You know, that's the main things.
What are you going to do with that room? What's the thing for that room then?
So you can see that there's lots going on. So I've got to be careful what I say because it's a bit of a surprise. We got one of our children live here. Ethan, he's even though he's a little shit and he nicked my, he did that on Christmas. He's coming on 18, so he's gonna have the bulk of this room is like a living bedroom. We've divided it up to another little bedroom, and then maybe 3 or 4 years time, we're probably going to make this sort of second living room and have another staircase. So we're just tidying it up, taking all the drawing pins off the walls and redoing all the motors.
So is it like an extension on your house then? Is
no.
It's like?
We got a 3-story house.
Right.
So the middle floor, it was basically this whole Star Wars room. So it's about 40 square meters.
Wow, you're gonna have a lot more room then. What more?
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we're going to go from 1 to 2, well, really 2 bedrooms to 4, but this could be easily be 5, 6 bedrooms. So So
I agree with that. What G-Force is saying, I would do it a lot differently. A lot, you know what I mean? I wouldn't, because like I said, I did the same for the TVC. I was buying, and then I stopped at 100 and just thought, I can't. This is getting, the Black Series and the TVC and the motor. And
the problem is, Shabby, a lot of those figures, Keith is not going to get them back again because they're going to be too expensive.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
A lot of them are going to be just crazy. Unless suddenly
a lot of the TVC too, though, and Matt, it's just not worth nothing.
It's not buying. It's not worth buying anymore. No. It's just not having. I mean, I did see those new mole figures, and I was like, oh, they do look cool, and they're bringing out and Black Series are bringing out bloody white boxes again, aren't they? Bloody Black Series. Yeah, bringing out white boxes.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, for the Mandalorian.
For the Mando, and people will go nuts for them, won't they?
I think the novelty wears off. Once you've done that, it's done. It's done. Do you know what I mean? And then you do it again. You're like, oh well, But I'll probably buy him.
It's mad to think. Say like, what we're sort of all in our 50s now. So maybe in like 25 years, 30 years, we're going to start, failing, aging, dying. There's going to the Star Wars market is going to be saturated with all these collections, isn't it? When you think about it,
I think it's how you want it. I don't think when it comes to collecting, whether you get rid of it, whether you small it down, whether you big it up, it's the collector's thing. It's what he goes through. There's no right or wrong. So, like none of us have ever turned around to keep, you shouldn't have done that. None of us have said it because it's your life. It's what you want to do. And I think it's the same way for other collectors. It's been part of my life since I was a kid. I've never not done it. And so,
do you know what, lads? What was really nice is that just as I was telling it, I went for a bit of a fitness thing. I started running every day and I wanted to lose a bit of weight. I was a bit chunky. And the map people went, oh my God, are you okay? Privately. And so it was a really nice touch because I lost about 3 stone. And it's like the same time I was selling my Star Wars collection members. Oh my Christ, he's dying. And like, it was really nice. People actually reached out and said, are you okay? And that was
You're just getting fit.
Yeah, because we were talking about you last week, and Matt said, "I'm going to get him on. I'm going to get him on." Do you know what I mean? So,
well, just being nosy, I did the same sort of thing though. But I sold all my costumes and all that I used to do, and that was a major getting rid of all that. That was a massive thing for me to get rid of all those costumes I had for a long time.
Yeah, that was your biggest thing, wasn't it, Matt? Because we talked about those.
I kind of to buying stuff like this, and so the costume money went into the store toys and. And now it's gone into more important.
So Matt, so are you still getting Hot Toys? What once a month?
Occasionally, no. I've not had anything since Christmas. Since my mum and my wife and got me something for Christmas. I'm looking all the time, but just very picky now. Very picky.
I've done the same thing. I buy the things I enjoy now. It used to be a time I'd go everywhere and just buy everything. Do you know? You can't do that.
Buy everything shabby, but
you buy what you like.
Maybe get what
they like. You just buy what you like.
I thought if I go in Hot Toys, Matt, I think I want to just get the vehicles or the ships or they were going to do a Naboo fighter, weren't they, at one point as well, weren't they? But I never saw it again. But
or they did that Millennium Falcon cockpit, haven't they?
They did.
Yeah, that was wow. Yeah.
So just nice. But I like the I got the Roberson Grimlock Transformer. And
the self-transforming one. Yeah. Get it out! Come on, give us a demo.
Right, hold on. I'm going to come off because I'm going to start because I've got no pants on. I've got pants on, so I'll come back.
No, you got to air it, haven't you? You got to air them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Brilliant.
They're bringing up missing link.
Oh, cheeky.
They're bringing up missing link. Can't they? That's coming next. So that's
just hope no one else walks by, like in a towel or anything.
He can fit a skittle.
Only on ZSR. Only on ZSR.
Newspaper under his arm.
Yeah, good morning. Morning, Vicar.
Pull towel over his other one like that.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Towels.
It's crazy though, isn't it? It's like I said, it's funny that I just can't imagine this room being like gone. Just
look at it.
Look at that.
Oh, it's big, isn't it?
Massive.
Most complicated one, isn't it? It's the most complicated transformation.
Yeah.
It's making big. Oh, that is nice, isn't it?
You can get. They're bringing out a smaller one, a more affordable one. Oh man.
We'll make him small. He's fidgeting.
He's got to get a quite substantial.
It'd be a bit weird though if you get someone new in the chat and you see some lad walking around in these boxes and look at the size of it.
Just don't scratch it. Just don't scratch it. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to Keith. Did you say subscribe to him? I did.
Yeah. I've subscribed to most people. I'm sorry, I don't watch everyone now like I used to because it's so tempting to watch. Oh, crikey, he's rearranging the room.
Yeah,
it's quite busy. It's quite tempting to buy stuff again. And you're like, oh no.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah. Watch as much as you used to. Here we go.
Hey, it's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
The rant we discussed.
Yeah, I'm missing half the conversation. Keith, don't forget your mum.
That's where it all is. He's
got a secret stash, man. He's got a secret stash.
He's one of the best tub thumpers ever. His mum was brilliant, absolutely. Shabby side stitches, brilliant. And then when we finish, she's shouting, you've not made a mess up there, and your dad's going back.
White box, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I agree.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that was a 10-year-old thing as well. You can't come up with something new in 10 years. You know what I mean? The white boxes came out.
White boxes. Oh, let's just try that again. Oh, here we go. He's got a table for it.
Make it big.
So what's the first thing you're going to buy with money? Pants?
Get the chat off the screen, mate. You can't see it. Get the chat off the screen.
Right.
Grimlock, transform.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, what's he done?
Oh,
what's he done?
He'll be back in a minute. He'll be back.
He'll be back. He's probably pressed the wrong button. What's that? Keith gets yourself. Get yourself.
PS5. Get the new one when it comes out.
I've still got to get a PS5. So let's add him back. There he is. He's back again.
There he is.
Seamless, wasn't it?
Seamless. That was no edit there. That was like
we was waiting for some bloke to walk past with the newspaper.
Right, I'm going to do this, but he might fall off the table because the table's a bit small. So
if you have to catch him,
be careful, Keith.
So, hey, Grimlock.
Yes, we go.
Transform.
How cool is that?
Oh man!
And that's way when he goes back. Hey, Grimlock, transform. Transform.
So cool. Yeah, when we were kids, I want my transformer to do that.
That's awesome.
Hey, Grimlock.
Yes, we go.
Decepticons.
Yes.
The music playing as well.
Oh, that was so bad.
That's awesome, isn't it?
It's pretty good. And you know what they do.
You haven't got bored of it, have you? You haven't got bored of that.
No. They do
a small Optimus now.
Prime, and they do
Megatron.
Decepticon one, Tank one. So yeah.
Megatron. They do Bumblebee as well. They do Bumblebee, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. That's right. Yeah. So
they actually sell a smaller Optimus now. It's like $800 rather than like.
Yeah, because the original Optimus the trailer converts as well.
Yeah, the trailer's expensive, isn't it, as well? Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're about £1,500 them out. They ain't cheap. They're not cheap at all.
No.
It'd be really interesting to see whether they go up or down in money. You know what I mean? It's like, because they're limited, but
APD. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're still going to be going to the conventions, though, Keith? Like Echo.
Going to NEC in a few weeks' time, meeting everyone up. This big catch up. So that'd be really cool. That's the best part, isn't it? Just meeting.
Yeah, exactly. That's what our site used to say. He'd come out of the place not buying anything really. He says, just going for the crack, to meet everybody and have a good time.
Absolutely, mate.
Everyone's going up the Friday to stay the night before Friday, Saturday, whatever it is.
So you're going to New Key tonight, Keith? You're going tonight?
Sorry,
packing to go to New Key tonight?
No, we're going New Key in the morning, so we're going next few days. Emma's got a big birthday coming up next weekend, so we're
happy birthday, Emma, for next week.
We don't mention the age, do we? Because they'd get upset.
She's 35.
35.
21.
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
So
that's not far, is it?
Emma bought me this for my 50th, so yeah.
Oh, well, that's they always buy the right toys, don't they?
Have you got in Newquay? You go into the Thingy Hotel from The Witches?
What's that? I don't know.
What? Well, no, the film The Witches. It's all shot in Newquay, isn't it?
That hotel that's right on the front. Yeah.
Well, we are on a hotel near the front, so it's.
Yeah, that's the one from The Witches. It's in The Witches movie.
Yeah, the one with Roll
I've just miffed Emma off because I said, right, we need to leave by 9 because Liverpool are playing at 12:30 against Brighton, so we can get into walkabout for 12 o'clock and watch the game. I'm not ready that time, so well.
She went F off. Chelsea play Everton. What do I watch Liverpool for? That's what she said.
Why don't you support Yeovil Town?
You watched them?
Yeah, no. I used to do their highlights on West Country TV.
Did you?
When they played on that sloping pitch and they played QPR and they played
Man United.
Arsenal,
Man United.
All those,
years
my dad
ago.
just take me, watched all of them, but now they're just shite. I mean,
a bit like your team.
I used to do all the West Country News. I used to do the highlights for Plymouth Argyle, Talking United,
sorry, he's sleeping. Look, see his mouth. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Look, watch his mouth.
That's it is impressive. That it is.
You all right? He's having a snooze now.
You're right. It's a puppet.
Oh, he's snoring.
Oh, no! Shit, Keith.
You all right?
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He has a little snooze, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Hey, do you think you get any more of him, or he's had it? You just get the one?
No, do you know what? I like the I like the Optimus Prime one, I must admit. So, but
wow,
you
fancy them Tez? Yeah, fancy getting a.
Oh yeah, but he did. There's talk they're doing the Starscream next.
Oh no, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen some like blueprints on the Transformer group, and I'm like, no way.
It's weird though, because that sort of thing that Keith's got, that's the sort of thing we wanted as kids, wasn't it? Like, imagine if we had them as kids. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and it looks exactly like. I mean, even though it's bigger, obviously, than the original one, it looks exactly like it. Look at it. Wow.
And you see, not new. Yeah.
No one said.
Yeah, there's a lot of you going to NEC next week, isn't there? A load of you.
Yeah, I forgot when it is now. It's a couple of weeks away, isn't it? Beginning of April.
You go, Matt. You go, Matt, or not?
Yeah, I'll probably come up for the day on the Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to come up. I'm not going to stay over. I'll just run up and down, going.
Yeah.
It's not that far for me.
No, I got the laser powered He-Man yesterday on Mattel Creations, and then they did these things. This artist did Skeletor and He-Man with all art, and it was over $100 each. I was like, no,
you were going to show it. You were going to show it, Shabby, weren't you?
Pictures. Hold on a minute.
Get your pictures sorted. Yeah.
Share it. Yeah,
I'll share it.
Oh, look at this! I've caught up with the chat tonight because I've been just popping it up. I've been.
Yeah, you just put a few up, like miss about.
Yeah. Oh, so there we go. Yeah, 12th of April.
12th of April.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta look. Yeah. 12. Yeah, a few weeks away. Yeah, got Easter, and then we got
Matt, are you collecting Warhammer stuff, are you? Or...
Yeah, I'm still. I still collect it bit by bit. Yeah, I'm not. I don't buy
some of the big dreadnought.
She doesn't go again. What she doesn't go again?
Watch it. I'm scared. I'm scared of it falling on.
Just literally, Teddy just does his own thing now. You know, just
yeah.
So Matt, have you got any? You're not going to get any dreadnoughts because there's some.
Goodbye. Me Grimlock.
Yeah, no, I haven't really bought anything big for Warhammer. I'm looking at they do a helmet now. They're doing full scale helmets for the Marines.
Get on, yeah.
And I want to get one of those. So that's my next.
I mean, some of the dreadnoughts are like absolutely huge, aren't they? And then I just
you get the knight. You get the knight kind of Titan, these big things, and then that's 600, 700 quid. So I'm like, nah. So no, it's just a bit too big.
I think, like I said, I honestly, do I just get 4 or 5 nice pieces around the house and then that's it? And you just
nah, you'll get it
all. I think I'm holding off because I'm waiting for the skiff guards from the G.i.joe that are going to be coming out, and that's my Weequay and Clack 2 on Wolf maybe, or whatever once they come. So
there's the two I put down there for you. The actual artist ones, they aren't coming till the 24th, but that's the one that came yesterday. So this one, the original vintage, was only released in Italy, and so they did this yesterday. But it was weird how they did it because they did the live stream, with the lovely Trisha. Did you see her yesterday?
You were talking about her boots, weren't you, or something?
She's I sent a picture of it to my wife and it ended in off.
She knocks the Hasbro at the park, I guess. Yeah.
So is that re-released the original?
Yeah, but the original of this was only released in Italy. That was it. And so to get this carded or to find this is rare as hen's teeth, and you're looking at $2,000 at least to get this. So I brought this out yesterday, but it was weird because I watched the stream last night late, and they said it's revealed, and I thought, oh, it'll be gone because everyone will get it, and it wasn't. It was still available, so I bought that this morning. But it's done the same thing as the original. So you put batteries in the backpack, and the actual laser sword lights up, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. And then the other one was the Monster High one, and I think Steph is looking at this. They did Monster High Skeletor, Matt, which is the other one I sent.
Yeah, I've got that one here. Yeah.
And that's so they did Skeletor as that. So they've gone all out Mattel for Motu this year because of the film and everything. But that's a $70 doll straight away. $70.
Oh, is that the one Lady Steph? She likes
because she likes. I did a few months ago when they did the Wednesdays and so forth. But I was looking at that this morning, but I thought $70 for
how big, Shabby? How big is that?
That's about 10 inches, 11 inches, just roughly about Barbie size.
Looks very Tim Burton-ish, doesn't it?
Yeah. But the thing about these sort of Monster High dolls, they go for an absolute fortune. They just go for, when you get your diehard collectors, it's like, ever since I got that She-Ra Barbie last year, and that went up to $2,000 in the space of about 3 or 4 hours. They've done the same thing for this. It's the actual designers that people want to get this for. Do you know what I mean? So
you've got really high knees. And these are really high.
I think Motu's going to proper kick off this year because of the film and whatever. If it's good, it's going to go massive.
Probably will. APD, yeah.
When does it come out? June.
I told him to shush on the quiz when Shabby was trying to get the thing out.
They're brilliant. So he makes them Robeson. Yeah, nice. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be one of those things where they've done maybe 3 or 4 now. it's like when they get to 6 or 7 or 8, is everyone going to go, oh, I need to go back and get the original, the first ones, and then they're going to, they're going to tank, and it's going to be.
I guess they can make more of the Dinobots, couldn't they?
They could do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
a
lot
hard
of
way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
They'll keep bringing them out. They'll just like maybe like once a year they'll just bring a new one out.
The only thing is, they brought Megatron out, and it was it's a tank, and they're like, it really should be a gun, shouldn't it? So
yeah,
but you can't. There was a massive arguments on my Facebook group about that.
Was there?
Like, there's always an argument about, it should be a gun, but like, the play value is going to be crap. It's going to transform into a gun, and then you've got Optimus Prime. And like the gun hasn't got wheels, tank has. So
they've done Soundwave now, haven't they?
Yeah, they've done Soundwave.
Soundwave. Oh my god!
You missed it all.
He takes the longest to transform. When you get them all going at the same time, Soundwave is always the last. Apparently, he's got the most complicated transformation.
Yeah, they were going to have the cassettes, weren't they? Was it Razor? Is it Razorbeak? I can't remember.
Laserbeak, Rumble, and there's talk about doing the cassettes because they can do the mini. Someone's made a mock-up of a Rumble transforming. No, sorry, Laserbeak transforming, because it's quite an easy transformation.
Oh. I found that other picture, so I'll show you. So this is remolds, and they've got an artist to do it. I can't find it where I've put it. I'll find it in a minute. And you want $100 for this? And I was like, that is crazy.
You read that one. You read that one, Taz. He's put up.
Just waiting for. No, there is one. There is one. There is a transforming vibrator. There is. It doesn't transform on its own.
Chris, yeah.
I'll send you the picture, Chris.
Oh dear.
Yeah, got it.
I think I got it on my phone, to be honest. I don't want that on my phone.
Always.
Here it is, Matt. So look at this. So this was a bit, I don't know, man.
All right. Yeah.
So they've got a famous artist called Jane something, an LA artist, and he's taken the old molds. So these are the old molds from the first ones, like the battle parts, and he's done them like that. But I'm not keen on them, and they're over $100 each. And they were saying yesterday, you've got to get them. They'll fly out fast. And I'm like, James Dean's the artist is called.
Yeah, and you said it's do with flowers or something. They look
more so they've done one in ivory and like a red ivory, and one in petals and but he's actually said he called it jade armor. And then the box is nice. They come in a presentable box or whatever, and they're over $100 each. And I was like, no, that's not for me. No, because even though I collect all them, plus the fact as well with Motu, it's like the laser one I showed you before. That's hitting nostalgia. There's no nostalgia here for this, so I don't think I'll be getting it.
So have we all watched the Spider-Man trailer? Have we seen the new Spider-Man?
Oh yeah,
loved it.
Yeah, what do you think?
Good.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Apparently the Hulk is not going to be Professor Hulk. He's going to Hulk out, isn't he? Is he just going to be more Ruffalo?
Just human, Ruffalo, yeah. Not really bothered about Ruffalo.
What a plum that guy is. He just
shut his mouth and stop saying stuff.
Honestly, that guy. Honestly,
I'm just intrigued how the little clips of all the villains that are kind of. You got the Boomerang guy in there, and you got Tarantula and
Whiplash,
Scorpion.
When's it out? When's the Spider-Man movie out?
I don't know. Is it summer?
It's got to be summer, hasn't it?
It's got to be summer, isn't it?
It looks all right. I like those movies. I've got to admit, out of all the Marvel ones, them probably my favourites. Them and the Captain America ones.
People are saying that Daredevil's going to be in it, and
did Daredevil appear very quickly on the.
in the last. Taz, please, Taz. Oh dear, please. You have to lower
how many times that gets posted on on the Transformers group?
Oh, you have to.
And that's why we don't join them
every day.
Yeah, that's why we're not on the Transformer.
One for the ladies.
Yeah, because he was in the last. Daredevil was in the last film as the lawyer, and Matt Murdock for about.
Yeah. Well, he was on the Jimmy Kimmel. He was on the Jimmy Kimmel show, wasn't he? Been interviewed, and he wasn't saying.
The Daredevil trailer came out yesterday as well. Though, did you see that?
Yeah, that looks awesome. I look the
I never
series-
watched the last one. I never watched it.
And you don't need to, Shabby, really. I wouldn't bother. And this next series looks like it's going to be a lot better because they filmed the last series and then they realized that it wasn't very good, so they kind of did a lot of it because
it's a Star Wars AI for me. That's the one for me. That guy's just put them all together, made a mini movie now out of them.
Yeah,
the one where he meets Ahsoka after Return of the Jedi, and they go off on adventures with her. And I tell you what, it's just that Xiang, and he's done it all grainy like an old footage, and it's just so good. You just sat in bed watching it for over an hour last night. So
how's he getting that David Tennant to do the thing in it? Copy that and everything.
Well, it's the voice, isn't it? It's the AI voices too. They've got more. But the thing is, what he did do, he used the Star Wars music at the start. Now, this is the first time I've watched one of these AIs with the actual Star Wars music all the way to John Williams music, and I thought, now will he get in trouble for that? You know what I mean? Because I can't understand how. I love watching them, and I hope they go forever, but. How they're getting away with likenesses and now they're using the Star Wars music. I wonder if that's AI to the Star Wars music to get away from the copyright.
Carl Kestis is brilliant with Luke.
Yeah, that one was brilliant. Yeah,
it made sense. That really did make sense, didn't it? So,
I just love watching them. I just think they're just so talented. This is why I've always said that's why I never thought they should have given it Dave Filoni. There's so many people out there who's new hunger for it. They should have just somebody else.
There's no risk.
I hate watching them, and I love watching them. There's the hate bit because I know it's not a canon, and Lucasfilm are never going to do anything like that, are they? They're not just ignoring. What
I think that's what I did with the sequels. Though I think canon is up to you. Your canon, isn't it? You know, when you read like the Darth Plagueis trilogy, and then you read the Thrawn trilogy, and you read Darth Plagueis and all that. To me, that will, even though they call it expanded universe or legends, that's always be canon to me. And so I think it's whatever you put into it, isn't it? So
it's like the Acolyte series that will never be because I've never seen
that. Will never be canon to me.
I did think about watching it this week.
I watched Skeleton Crew and that was painful enough. I'm not watching.
I didn't mind it. It just needed a better ending. Skeleton Crew.
Do you think? Let me ask you, because all three of you are diehard Star Wars fans. Do you think Disney are embarrassed by it? Do you think they are, in a way? Because you've seen these fellas come out and make 10, 15-minute things, and the views, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 views.
You can do VR, and there's no risk to a massive corporation like Disney. There's no risk taking at all. But you know, for someone to make it on an AI, someone might like it, someone might not.
But it's doing this though.
Disney, they don't know.
But by the time one of these is finished its run, for example, you're looking at 500, 600,000 views on each one of them. Say the Mandalorian comes out and it doesn't do well, all right? Because listen, we're going to go and see it. I'm going to go and see it, and I hope it's good. But they have not marketed this at all. At all. You're not finding anything on this movie. Do you know what I mean? There used to be a time there'd be panels, like I've said before in the past, panels and everything else. No one's talking about it. And if they are, they're like, oh, I'll go and see it.
Yeah, and you get the little snippet trailers, like new bits every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian tanks, I'm really worried about the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. So do you think if it does, though, but these AIs, Keith, keep carrying on the way they're doing? Because I read the comments, and the comments are like, this is awesome. This is the Star Wars we wanted. This is fine. And they must get a bit embarrassed by it. Do you know what I mean? They must do.
People watching it, people don't know whether it's right, if it's going to happen or not, or is it made up, or is it part of what's going to be released? And so people don't know, so they're just going, there's no faith in it. So
yeah, because there is going to be a time though that these 15, 20-minute videos, like they did last night, are turning into movies, and they're going to make movies out of them. And
they're going to get better and better.
There's probably a meeting in Disney going, look, these AI guys are wiping the floor with our asses.
We need
what are we going to do?
We need to employ them and stop them making more and just make them make what we want.
And that's what I'm saying, because it's easy for us to sit here. But remember, this is a company that's forking out $200-400 million a movie. And these lads are sat in their bedrooms getting all the accolades for it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think there's still. I mean, I enjoy watching them, but there's still the pacing and the editing. The AI is great.
The voices are not good.
It's the pacing and the editing and the continuity.
Yeah, but how fast it's going though. You watch one from 6 months ago and watch one now.
Oh yeah,
It's talking. Geez, after 6 months, it's just mind blowing how they do it. You know.
Yeah.
I was watching another one yesterday where Anakin was talking to Qui-Gon. That was really good too. He came back. And it's just things like that. You're just like, this is awesome, you know. And it is pure fan service, but I've always liked fan service. That's what that's what we watch these sort of pop culture movies for, isn't it? The fan service.
It's going to be awesome.
I hope it is, JT. I hope so. I really want it to do well, you know. But it's like I say, they must. You know, you look at these Star Wars lads, and it just goes to show, doesn't it? There's a lot more people out there that have a lot more creativity than Dave Filoni. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, as long as there's, I know they're trying to get the original trilogy kind of bits in it and creatures in it and all stuff. It's just open it.
Yeah.
Let's hope we get I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe we need another trailer with a bit more.
Martin must be a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Then,
yeah, a bit more in it.
Yeah, that one was proper awesome. Yeah, the Hoth battles have been brilliant, and you know what I do like as well. A lot of them are taking them from the comics or like from the expanded universe and making scenes from them. So if you've read them, you're like, no way, you know, this is. And like I said, I'm all for it. I'm a big fan. You know, they've made Ahsoka in that one I watched last night look 10 times better than she did in her own show. When she met Luke and they went, you know, I'm like.
I haven't. If I find them on YouTube, I don't watch them, but maybe I should for what you're saying.
I watch every one of them. Every one of them. I can't stop watching them. They're so well done.
But the ones I've seen, the last basically this year, they've started getting really good, haven't they, Shabby?
Yeah, they're really good. I've got to admit, as a Star Wars fan, you know, growing up with this, and in a way, because I think a lot of people in the comments are saying this is the Star Wars we all wanted, and it's nice in a way because you watch these 20-minute videos and you feel like it's got that Star Wars aura around it. This is what you want. Do you know what I mean? This is what you want, not all of the messaging and the wokeness and all that. This 10, 15, 20 minutes of just pure pop culture. I love them. I honestly, Keith, watch one of them. It's just superb.
Yeah, but have you seen the latest trailer for the Darth Maul anime? It does look good. Have you seen
it looks really good.
Yeah,
that's what he's good at. He's good. Dave Filoni, he's brilliant at the animated stuff.
Yeah, you know? That's what we want. We just want more stuff that everyone wants, more and stuff. And
don't worry about the message.
Vader. We just want more of that kind of stuff. Don't we?
Got sick and tired of it.
But you are right. We're all looking forward to next year, simply because they're bringing back Star Wars in its format and all that stuff. We're talking about a 50-year-old movie that we're all like, can't wait. Like I said a couple of years back, went to see Return of the Jedi, brilliant. I want to get back to that. I want to get back to Star Wars being on that such a high stratosphere that we're all like, yes, here we go again. Instead of like coming out, going, oh, for God's sake, you know what I mean? Rolling your eyes and
lesbian Star Wars bitches.
It just gets a bit. It's like I say, but I think that's why those.
I want to go to the cinema. I want to go to the cinema. I want to be queued up. I want to queue up. I want it to be difficult to get a ticket. I want it to be.
That's what I mean. You know, it's like the story Palps tells about him going all the way to California to watch The Phantom Menace, and the story he's got with that, or that one where you saw Desi in the newspaper leaning. Do you know what I mean? At the cinema, waiting. I want those days back. I've got to admit, the last time I had one of those days was The Force Awakens. It was awesome. I'll never. That's why I won't slate that movie, because the aura around it. Yeah, especially for us, we were like, "This is brilliant." You know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think I saw that Force Awakens about 3 times in 1 week.
This is what I mean, and I want the thing about it, cinema is very expensive. I mean, you know, you're taking your wife, you're taking your kids, you're looking at $150 straight away. You know what I mean? And I want it to be worthwhile. You know, I'm just tired of coming out of Star Wars like, oh God, you know what I mean?
So, what do you think about the Hail Mary film, then, guys? Are you?
I'm going to see it on Monday, Keith.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that looks really
good.
Pretty good.
I'd like to go and see it in the cinema. I don't think it's got to be seen on a big screen, hasn't it?
Bit of fun. It looks a bit
fun. Yeah. I like The Martian. I've never read the books, but I'm looking forward to that actually.
So he's made a few. So. Has he made a few books, not just The Martian and Hail Mary?
He's done a couple of books. So weren't as big as The Martian.
Is it Astronaut's Wife? Is that one of them? Is that one of his first ones?
I think is it the guy? I'm trying to think of the famous astronaut, American astronaut. He always promotes the books. He's always talking about. He's been on with Adam Savage, Shabby, and I forgot the guy's name now. But
Buzz Aldrin, is it?
No,
I know you mean the small guy with the moustache. He plays the guitar in space. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Manuel.
Mad World.
Because I know it's Adam Savage
Really
loves
cute.
spacesuits, doesn't he?
Andy Weir, that's it.
And
Yeah, he played Ground Control, didn't he? Got to #1 over here, and he released it, the song by David Bowie, and he sang it in space, didn't he? With his guitar. I saw him.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, because he's been on the space station, hasn't he?
I think it's a good year for movies. It's like I say, June 3. Did you see the trailer for that? That looks superb. I can't wait to see part 3 in June.
Well, I've got a Cineworld Unlimited card that I've had for about 10 years, and do you know what? The last couple of years it's been dire, you know. And I'm like, should I get rid of it? Should I get rid of it? I'm just kept on just in case things pick up. Yeah. I'm just seeing a little bit of light in the tunnel that maybe things are picking up. Because you can get stuff so easy, can't you? Just download it on bloody, you know, at home and stuff. And
you just wait and you see it. You just wait, don't you? And that's it.
We're quite lucky in the States, though, because it's like I say, you're looking at 3 or 4 weeks before movies come out over here. You know, it's such a fast produced thing over here and the streaming. Remember, you have streaming in England, but holy cow, man, there's so many streaming sites, so they all get the movies as fast as possible. You know,
I mean, there's rumored we're getting HBO in UK soon.
HBO's one of the best ones, and
I don't know if we'll get the same exact stuff you'll get, Shabby, because of showing it in different, and Sky has to get certain things first, and there's always this rule like streaming, and
the only streaming I want to come next year, and I know you're not interested, Matt, is the Premier League are thinking of doing their own stream, which is because over here in the States, the amount of channels I have to go through just to watch, and they show every Premier League game, but it's all on different sites. You've got to go on Paramount, then on cable, then on Hulu, then do you know what I mean? So if they do that next year, I can't wait for that.
Why don't you get a dodgy Fire Stick, Shabby?
No, I can't do.
No. Yeah, no, but he's like, I'm watching everything. I'm paying for all this shit.
Most people in the UK got a dodgy Fire Stick.
I know someone's got one.
It's worth doing. You know what I mean? But,
I'll get you one quite easy. I'm like, now you're
then
right.
People don't go to the. My sister's got one. She doesn't go. You're going to go to the cinema to see Hail Mary? No, I can watch it.
That's the thing, you see, because some football is on USA and Universal over here, which means I have to pay $85 a month just for that, and I only watch the football on it because it's cable. I don't watch everything else is on streaming, so it's a nightmare. You know,
I think a lot of the problem now, especially UK cinemas, is cinema etiquette, innit? And people don't. The last time I went to one, it got ruined right at the beginning, and I ruined it, and it just put me in a bad mood. And
what do you mean ruined? What happened?
Well,
phones. A minutes in, and a load of us got disturbed, and I'm not going to say why, but it just ruined for about 10-20 minutes of the film, and I just put me in a bad mood the rest of the film.
I tell people if people are fucking about in the cinema on the phones.
You're just coming in. It just started.
Just hates it.
It's not a night out though anymore. The cinema.
Are you on your phone down there?
You know, there used to be a time you make a day of it, wouldn't you? You go out with your mates or your family, you go for something to eat, go to the movie. Yeah. Now it's not like that at all. Do you know what I mean?
It's expensive, isn't it? You take your kids out, family out,
exactly.
Burgers.
Interesting.
But that's another thing too. The way pop culture's gone for us over the last 4, 5, 6 years, we always go into these movies apprehensive now. How many times have you seen like you've just done before, Keith, about the Spider-Man? You went, do you know what I mean? It's like, but you've got an opportunity now. We wait 4 or 5 weeks. It's going to be on Disney Plus or on Stars anyway. You know.
Yeah.
So,
some people say not into superheroes, into something else. I mean, I've always been the space thing's always been the most interesting thing, but I think a lot of people are not really interested in Dune because they find it.
I love it. It's weird for me as well. You know,
but I've always loved it. I mean, I sat down and watched part 2 the other week because I forgot I haven't seen it since I went to the cinema, so I sat down.
I just think it's so well done, and he's doing Bond next, isn't he? Denis Villeneuve. He's doing the new Bond movie, so that's going to be. Imagine.
I think a film like Dune, when you watch it the second time and the third time, you do pick stuff up you missed.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
just that beginning bit, the second Dune, when it's all silent and they're just levitating up in the air onto those.
Yeah, and it's quite what's the word? Not holy. It's quite religious.
Spiritual, isn't it? Yeah.
But that's something I would never. You see, the first one came out during the pandemic, and so what HBO did was every theatre release movie they put straight on streaming. So I watched June the first day it came out at home, and I think that's why I got, because I would never have gone to the cinema to see it. But after watching it, I wish I had gone to the cinema to see it because of the how it looks and the landscape of it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I never watched any of the avatars except for the first one.
Oh no, sorry.
not
You
I really
can't
liked
compare
it.
Avatar to Dune.
I
Sorry.
really liked it. It got me really involved, and I hope they make another one.
I thought they were boring, the Avatar films. So
I could get into it first.
I always you watch them and then like 2 years later, they're boring. Then you watch them again. I watched all the first two before I went to the third one, and I was like, yes,
yeah.
You
liked it, didn't you? But no, it's not. I just can't understand why they make so much money. I'm like, I don't know anyone besides Artez who went to see it. Nobody. You know, nobody talks about him, and yet the world's biggest movie.
And all the toys failed, didn't they? All the
toys fail, all in ollies. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's weird.
No one wanted them. Yeah, no one wanted them. Yeah.
They talk about it like it's bigger than Star Wars, and I'm like, is he? You know what I mean?
It's not bigger than Star Wars. It's no way.
Yeah.
But they make billions, don't they? These movies, and I'm like, is this bullshit, or did he make them? I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very nice, Billy.
Yeah, take your shoes off.
Yeah. I just think it is a lot of people say you got to go the right time to the cinema, because I always go like first thing in the morning because I know there's going to be no.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah,
like 10 o'clock in the morning on my own.
Yeah, never go at evening. I never go in the evenings anymore to see a film.
I know you don't want the idiots in there, do you?
Well, no, yeah, it just kicks off, doesn't it? And you just, yeah.
So you're going to leave your channel up then, Keith? You're leaving it? You're just leaving it as it is?
Mate. Yeah, I will, and I will. I will get round to do that, and sort of the good, bad, and ugly. Go in a bit of detail about, what I sold for and how I did it and stuff. And
that'd be interesting. I'd watch that. I'll watch it.
Yeah, cool. And I just, I feel like, I did get to 2,000 subscribers, which is quite a milestone. So
massive, yeah.
So I thought,
quickly, wasn't it?
Who's hit it now? You've hit it. Artez has hit it. Martin and Adam.
It took me and Tez a long time, but
I don't want to talk. I'm the only one that makes the bloody streams. You know what I mean?
Had so much stuff to show that it just flew away. And it goes
what's just stopped me now? We're doing loads of work in the house. We're having a new ensuite bathroom in this room. Once that's done, out the way, I can settle down, do something. So I will do stuff. I
hope so. Yeah.
I mean, I keep saying that. I mean, I ain't done a video. Say I do the live streams, but I haven't done a video since April. So it's been a year. No, I just not felt like it since I sold the collection off. I just felt
But things like this, it's like I said, just because people have stopped collecting or not making it doesn't mean people turn their backs to it. Everyone's you know what I mean? That's why we've built up such a thing over all these years. That's now become a side thing, hasn't it? You're collecting and everything else is the friends and people.
When Matt reached out to me and said, "Do you want to come on?" I was like, "Great," I actually, I know skills, so it was it was great. It was like, brilliant.
Nice guy,
yeah.
After last week, I said, "Oh, we've got to get him on," and I forgot, so busy at work, and I went, "Oh, better message him." So it's candy.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's good timing.
It's good timing.
Chocolate chips here.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. Right up on. Yeah.
There's a filthy mark on your shirt, mate. I agree, 100%.
Upset. Of course, you probably didn't go to Echo, did you? Keith,
I didn't. No, I didn't. Do you know what? And
just
you watched Martin and Adam's videos of it and all that, and you're like, really trying to get. But I remember going last year when I sold the collection, and I walked around. I just literally started, and I'm like, "What am I doing?" I didn't know what I was doing. I was like a lost sheep. I was like,
"Yeah."
I was going. I want that. No, I don't.
I can't buy that.
It was really weird, but if, like I said, if I ever get into the high end stuff and have a little bit of a little cabinet somewhere, then it's good to keep your eye on this stuff. You won't
go the Martin's way with just graded stuff. Would you stick with the graded figures? Do that maybe?
Yeah, I think I'm really like me and Martin. We've got the same sort of views on that, and I love a bit of shiny acrylic, and it just looks good.
Shiny acrylic.
Yeah, can't beat it, can you? Can't beat a bit of acrylic. So, What's he saying? Same year, June '84. Oh yeah, the original June. Yeah,
David Lynch one's mental.
It's very complicated though. So it's overcomplicated, I think sometimes.
Yeah, it's sort of crammed in, wasn't it?
It's all crammed in.
Isn't there an extended version of that as well?
There's like different cuts of it. Yeah, there's so many different cuts. There's cuts when I think there is mentioned because there's no robots, is there, or anything like that. Technology is very analog in the film because they don't trust. There was an uprising of androids back. You got to read some of the other Dune books. So that's why they don't have computers, but they have the humans who can like a human computer. You know, the guy, the eyes go back. He's like a human computer. So
H.R. Geiger as well did all the creature designs, didn't he? The original Geiger, sorry, the Americans.
Food space gear. Well, yeah, it can't be the. And of
Well,
course,
I'm just trying to think why I finished watching the other day. That another space series, with the going back the androids back in the day, and they. Oh, what was that called?
I never watched that as well, Martin. I should have gone watch that because I was looking forward to that and I completely forgot about it. The one on HBO, he means.
Oh, it got cancelled after 2 seasons, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah.
They didn't really market that though, did they? Again, do you know what I mean? If you don't
the
know
one that Ridley Scott did with the
he did. Yeah, it's about the girls, the witches, or whatever, the bean guesser or whatever they're called. Yeah. Emily Watson was in it. Wasn't it from England? She was there.
Oh, you're talking about the June series, the prequel.
Yeah, the June series. Yeah.
The second series is coming out already. They've already filmed it. Yeah.
Right, and then that's it. They've cancelled it.
No, sorry, I was getting confused. I thought you was talking about that other series, the one with Ridley.
You mean Outer Range or Outer Thing?
No. You know the android woman who was like a siren.
She like that, and she just walks like this, doesn't she?
Yeah, she had that grey. She had that red. She was the Swedish actress, and her red.
Yeah. What was that called?
What was that called?
Yeah, she had the really tight grey suit, and they went to that other planet, didn't they? And there was the flying worm thing, wasn't there, in the second season that she gave birth.
Oh no, not that one. No, not that. No, I knew you mean. We're all talking riddles here. We're all talking.
Yeah, we're all talking about 3 different things.
Space and Muppets.
Didn't Ridley Scott have something to do with it? Yeah. I forgot what it was called now.
God.
Yeah.
Intact.
Was it something to do with
Raised by Wolves? Thank you, Jonathan.
Raised by Wolves. Yeah,
I loved Raised.
That was amazing. They just cancelled it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
The second, yeah.
So I watched that quite late after you.
Yeah, Foundation. That's
Foundation. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Foundation's still going. That's Apple, isn't it? Foundation.
Yeah, Foundation. We blitzed that in about 2 weeks. 3 weeks, and we watched the whole lot. Man, it was good. It was really good.
They were called Mother, Father. Do you remember? Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. That was Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, I loved Raised by Wolves. I was telling Tim about it. Boss, when it first came out, I was messaging Boss and saying, "You got to watch it. You got to watch it." And he wrote back to me and said, "Bit strange that, Shabs." And I thought, "Yeah, it's awesome though."
It's kind of like 2 religions, isn't it? Like crusades, and
it was getting really good as well on the second one. But they stopped it. You're right, they cancelled it. Yeah,
but Foundation's going to go on for.
I think the first episode of Foundation when that like tethered city got
just crashes. Yeah,
that I said to them, I reckon that's the best first episode of a series I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is the Expanse still going, or is that finished now?
Yeah, that got that finished. Yeah, because didn't
pause for ages, isn't it?
It carried on, then someone else took it over, wasn't it? I forgot now which one owned which. Was it Amazon did it and then Netflix took over, or the other way around?
Netflix took it over, didn't they?
It was
on Netflix first, wasn't it?
That's it, and then Amazon finished it. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel in America, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And they showed it on Netflix, and then it got cancelled. But Amazon continued it and finished it. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah.
Did any of you watch that one with Alexander Skarsgård, where they went? He was like the robot on Apple TV.
Yeah. Murderbot.
Yeah,
I loved it. Yeah.
I only watched the first episode. I should go back to that.
Really?
Look at that. Yeah.
all UK.
I'll tell you what, the one I really like was the one on HBO with Hugh Laurie in it, when it was like a space cruise. Did you ever watch that? I forgot what it was called. There was two seasons. I thought it was great. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
But for what was it called? That. But I don't think they're making that anymore, are they? Because if they are, I've not heard about that.
It was a vacation or something. Vacation, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I need Dark Angel. Oh my god! I never watched that either back in the day. Dark Angel. No.
I'd have watched doing anything. Bloody hell!
Oh, just because she don't really do like that. Does she?
Dark Angel, I come in peace.
She's got a big a thing over here. She does all kids stuff in nappies, and, and she's built a massive $1 billion business doing it. So she does that.
Yeah.
What, Chris?
Yeah. Can't you put anything interesting up?
Expanse was books, was it, Jonathan? Yes, Expanse finished before the big time skipping the books. I didn't know that. Avenue 5, that was it, Delphin. I loved Avenue 5. I thought that was great.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a thing on a joke, wasn't it? They didn't know what they were doing.
They mocked it. It was a bit like the Orville, but more dry.
Yeah, more the Orville got really serious.
Yeah, the last season of Orville was brilliant. They well threw money at it. So. But take you none of you watched that new Star Trek that's just finished now?
No, I refuse to watch it.
Even John went off it. Even Super Awesome went off it.
The Academy thing. The Academy thing.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. Just knew it straight away. So. Yeah, the guy who runs Star Trek now is an idiot, so they need to get rid of him.
I saw it, and I went, nah.
No. Even I never went back to season 3 of Strange New Worlds. That was it. I thought, no, I'm not going back to it.
What, Strange New Worlds?
Yeah, I watched season 1 and 2, but I didn't go back to season 3.
No, you haven't, have you? I've seen the third one, and there was some good episodes and some terrible episodes. So
yeah.
Woke bollocks.
And I will finish. I will watch the next. They're doing the next 2 seasons. They're squeezing and filming them together because of the Paramount company shift.
Yeah.
They know the guy's going to get the shove, so they're not going to make any more. So it'll be a restart.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a. I mean, I'm not going to get political on this show, but where they're going, that's why James Gunn doesn't want to go over, doesn't do DC anymore and all that. So
yeah.
I never knew that. There was 3 or 4 books. I never knew that. Wow.
What to
expand?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of books. Yeah. Yeah, it took a few episodes of The Expanse when I first started to get into it. I was a bit kind of.
Yeah, first series came out. God, what?
When they got that one, but when they got the ship, the Mars people, that was the god.
So is The Expanse worth watching then? Because I've seen it.
I've seen a couple of them. It looks pretty good. Looks all right.
Very good. Yeah.
I've seen the first series.
Yeah.
How many series is there?
Must be about 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Does your missus like watching all these, Keith? Does she like watching the sci-fi stuff? Because my missus will watch 1 or 2 of them. And
Foundation, she got right into straight away, and it was. I think she needs to be captured by something that's pretty intense straight away, and then she's in. Yeah. But if it meanders a little bit, it's
I can't wait to see my missus at Joe Fest, man. I can't. I don't know what she's.
You're going to get in so much trouble, Shelby.
She's not a person for toys at all, and she says she's coming, and she's booked up, and she's coming. And I said to her, "You're going to come into the convention."
Rolling her eyes at you.
All those weird. All those.
Can we go now?
Well, she's not. It's like I said, she's a lovely lady, but she's not like Steph and Leslie and George, that love the conventions or whatever. She couldn't care less.
I
said to her, "You're going to come in?" She went, "No, I'm just going to sit by the pool and get drunk." Oh, all right.
The thing is, a lot of other people's wives might follow her and just go off and just stay in the hotel.
I just don't. I don't know whether you, because like I say, I know Emma goes with Keith, and I don't know whether your missus has ever gone with you. Has she ever gone with you to one of these conventions, Matt? Ever?
She's gone to a toy fair once with me.
And what was she like?
She was all right, but she was a bit annoyed that because she likes collecting there's a McVeigh. She likes collecting expensive bears. Katrina's got some quite nice bears, and she likes
stiff ones.
Yeah, then there's another company as well that make bears as well.
Curly bears.
Someone and the lady there was selling bears, and the only time she went there, they weren't there, so she was not happy. But she's like a lot of women. When we go around a toy fair, we go around about 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, you got to go.
We spend the whole day there.
you've been around here already once. Why have you gone? That's
Yeah,
it.
but then
I got to say,
Then
that rings true with me, Matt. I mean,
Yeah.
Emma's great and she comes with me, but
yeah,
she's not she's a bit of a reluctant traveller.
yeah.
And I don't know whether you're talking about the same toy fair, but there was a store where they normally had some bears, and because Emma likes the stuffed bears, and I said, "Oh, you'll be able to get a bear, you'll be able to get a bear."
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
Wasn't there? No.
No, and
Every single time I go now,
the race course
every time we go now, there's a bloody bear woman's there.
Yeah.
She doesn't come.
I just don't want to be concerned. I just don't want to keep saying to her, "Are you all right? Are you having a good time? Are you all right?" Because that's going to really piss her off. I know it is.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I
I'm
mean?
not
your friends, that'd be it.
Yeah.
I
Emma collects Sylvanian families now, so you normally get a few big
Oh right, so
and bears. So actually she's and a bit of Lego. So that's enough just to get her there and and the attraction of having a few beers.
I think the NEC is probably a lot better for that than
varied,
I think she'll have a good time because all the girls are going. My mum's going, Claire's going, so she'll have a good time. But I don't know about the convention. That's why I want to talk to you boys, see what your ladies were like in the conventions. Do you know what I mean? So, but she probably won't go in.
I had to take my wife to she wanted to go to a concert, so I had to go with her. So I've got her blackmailed. She's got to go to something with me. I've got her. She owes me a favour now.
What concert is it?
I went to what concerts did I go?
Adamant. He went to Adamant.
Oh yeah, I took her to Adamant again. I only thought the 5th time I've seen him. Yeah, so
Prince Charming.
So she owes me big time because I
was that not a good show though? Adamant, was it not good? We sat there just bored shitless.
I was bored shitless. Yeah. When I went and saw, we just saw at Christmas. What is it? Oh my god!
Really memorable.
Matt, obviously.
Oh my!
Yeah, what was
must be that good?
Boyzone.
No.
Bucks Fizz.
No. No. It was the one that just our house in the middle.
Madness.
I couldn't get out. When I saw Madness, they were really good, and I've never not my cup of tea really my music, but I really enjoyed them. So yeah, they were good.
Were you doing that, Matt?
I don't do that. I'm not one of those who moves about. I just sit there.
I'm not one of those who moves about.
You see, like
the bedroom? I'm not one of those that moves about.
Sit down. You're blocking the view. And everyone else
blocking the view.
Mrs. comes in all sexy. No. I'm not one to.
They're quite strict at where the Bournemouth pick. They're very strict because people run down
dancing here now.
Try to get to the front and then start dancing, and they say no. They stop them from getting near because you're blocking everyone's view, aren't you?
Yeah,
so, that's it now. At concerts now, it's just all phones.
It's all phones, and I'm probably
get kicked out of raves now for dancing.
Me, Katrina, the only ones sit there and actually watch it, and you take it in. Everyone else is like filming it. You're like, why are you filming it?
If you went to a rave, Shabby, now,
I love them back in the 90s.
We would get thrown out because we would be in the way of the young kids with the phones, just standing there like, oh.
I still do it now. I'll get on the treadmill and it's just all 90s rave. There
is.
I
love it.
And Desert Sandown as well. There used to be someone at Sandown that always
Dive Bears. See, the problem is if I took my missus, she'd want to walk around once at the NEC and that would be it. That's it. That's all you need. You've looked.
Today you got to walk, you got to and arm, and you got to go back. And you got to go, I didn't get it. It's gone. What are we going to get now?
I mean, I'm really glad she's coming. Don't get me wrong, because like I said, I can't wait for it to meet everybody. And so, Scuba, Andy, and all them she's met, but Leslie, but it'd be nice to meet all the English. So I'm really happy she's coming. Do you know? But we'll just, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you.
Yeah. Probably say what rubbish you bought now, Shabby? What are you
buying that for? You know what I mean? So it's all right. My mum's coming, so she'll just buy it for me.
Great. gonna get experience as well.
I'm happy with my and Clever coming over and having some time. It would just be nice. Do you know what I mean? It's and D Tim and Helen, Stu and Georgie, Stephen Martin. I can't wait to see them. Geek Strong's coming. The few American lads that are coming. It's going to be the biggest show for loads of people. I think Gary Grails is coming. Obviously, John Oslot.
When's that, Shabby?
June. But the funniest thing is, though, it's like I say,
not far off, 3 months.
Georgia in June.
Lethal.
It's like an oven.
I'll be walking around.
Humidity's up there in like 90% humidity. He's roasting, and poor DTM and Ellen, man. Last time they were here, they were just dwelling. You know, it's like wilting. Bless him.
Yeah, I'll be walking around in just my pants.
Is it sort of that? So is Joe? Can you get tickets to Joe Fest easily, or are they all gone now? Or?
No. You can get them pretty straightforward. I think all the VIP ones have gone now. But what they do on even though it's not till June, on Thanksgiving they do half price. So I got all my tickets for like $30 each for the full 3 days. But it's the funniest thing is it's Joe Fest, but it's not. I mean, I don't know whether you've ever seen the stuff I come out with. Every year I come out with, I just buy it like it's Christmas Day. And none of it's Joe stuff. It's all vintage stuff. It's all, you know.
Yeah, I was saying you only go like this once a year, like a big toy fair.
Well, that's what I do because where I live and where I am, it's not like you lot where I can, get in the car and drive an hour to NEC or this or that. But in a way, I'm kind of glad in a way because obviously I am the same as you. Like you go really to see everybody and so forth. Do you see what I mean? And so really, I couldn't really do it in the States because traveling to the, it's like £400 or £500 in either gas or flying or this or that. Because I'd love to go to the Great Ohio Toy Show with Scuba. That's the one I'd love to, or the Kane County, and there's so many I'd like to do, but you just forget how big this country is and how expensive it is. Joe Fest is 3.5 hours from me in G-Force. That's it. So it's really straight. And to me, I love it. It's massive. It's a 3-day event. All your friends are there. All the people who love YouTube.
People just turn up and walk in and pay to go in. Or
you can do, but a lot of them do. You buy your ticket. So this is my 4th year, so I just get them early.
I like just to turn up and buy to go in. There's a lot of places now they want you to buy the ticket in advance, and you're like, no, but I don't know what I'm going to do that day. If I'm going to be, it's just like
And we're doing an Airbnb, and there's like 15 of us in this Airbnb, which and it's got a pool there and a grill there. So we're going to have a cracking time. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really good. And Jem's going, so I'll take my album that I got for Christmas, get it signed by.
So there you are now, Shabby.
4th year in a row. Yeah.
Get her on, Shabby. Get her on.
Yeah. Imagine getting her on here. Do you like Star Wars?
It's a bit. What's he getting? What's he?
She's a nice lady, though. She's dead nice.
Gem dolls.
I know it's training on it. It's like I say. I think you just buy what you're nostalgia and what you like in it and stuff like that.
It is, I still keep looking at all this medieval, like the Knights Lego, and I keep looking at it. I've got a load of it in my watch list on eBay.
Yeah,
what vintage stuff or new stuff?
Vintage stuff like the Knights Castle and the.
Did you see Stub Thumpers? He's got a couple of them. You know what I mean?
Have a look at that. Nice. I want some. I always on my eBay search. I've always got mint in box vintage Lego. And there was a guy at Sandown. He had like cabinets of it, and he bought. He bought out the jousting set from like 1985, the first set. And, I think he wanted. I don't know. I think it was like £500-600 for a sealed box. It's like nice set. And that was when they did the knights on the horses were built in Lego bits, and the knights were built in Lego. And then right. And the really first ones, and then they had the yellow castle as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want the Lego 6080 is just the main Knights Castle. It's the one that folds out.
The lion one. Yeah,
I had it as a kid.
Police station, fire station.
The front portcullis, and it's got 2 things at the back.
Yeah, and it folds out. And it's got a little cell in the corner.
I think it's called the lions thing.
Yeah, and there's what do you call it? I got it on eBay. I was watching it on eBay.
They now brought out. They're bringing out a lot more night stuff now. They're bringing,
some of the big castles.
it's really tempting to get back into.
I know, because I had the space.
They do a big seat. You know, what's the Lego scheme where the designer scheme where the limited edition. You know, they brought out a massive siege set with catapults and tents.
You can buy. Can't you buy stuff on Britlink? Can't you? Like in a box, they do their own like non-Lego boxes, don't they, or whatever? You can. I just found it. It's the siege tower. That's it. Like the siege.
Wow. The black one.
Yeah. Oh, buying one. I just love that. Get the castle and the siege tower. Already thinking in my brain already how to
they do a little catapult as well, and that area. Yeah, and then they obviously the baddies castle, the dark tower.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up what someone was selling one at Sandown for 240 quid.
Wow!
And I went, nah, that's too much. That's too.
What was that, loose or just like the box?
Oh, with the box, but it looked it did look mint. It didn't look the grey.
Yeah,
the bricks hadn't gone all yellow, so it did look mint.
Yeah.
I put a picture in the bottom. Can I advertise this before we get off tonight?
Oh, he's not because he's always on. He's always on.
So Tub Thumpers on Monday is with Steph and Martin. So I've got them two on Tub Thumpers on Monday. So yeah. And I know your clocks don't go back till next week, so it's 4:15 Eastern Time, 8:15 UK. So
I'm going to grab someone. I want your guys' advice. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
So cheers for that, Matthew. We look forward to it. If you're free on Monday night, come and spend it with Shabs.
Yeah, we could have had the whole string with what's his name there, can't we? Then go,
don't say Grimlock Transform.
Grimlock Transform.
Don't do that. It falls off the tape.
Oh yeah.
Right, so I have got for my collection. I've got
Making Big Mac.
I've got about 100 of these.
Oh yeah, razors.
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
Right now, what do you reckon? Do I just go to a toy fair and try to sell them for $5 each? Get rid of. I've got about 100, probably over 150 of these.
What?
Really cool. But I don't know how to get shot of them. I really don't know.
No, you could just
I bet some of the collector lads, like, because that's what I do with mine. I use the tea cakes, all mine on every one of my shots. I bet if you put a picture of up in front of the lads, one of the lads will have all them off you.
Yeah.
You put them on. I just want to get shot. You know, I think maybe just have a store with just these on them. You know, just
Echo probably would do well. Wouldn't
I was thinking that maybe just have a store in Echo, just sell those and just get rid of them.
Yeah.
How many have you got, Keith?
Them on eBay is a lot of boxes and stuff, isn't it? So can you put them on Marketplace and just?
There you go. It looks like Martin. He says yes, please, Keith. So get in touch with Martin. There you go. He'll have him.
Yeah. All right, mate. Okay, cool.
150 of them.
What do you do? $50 each, Martin.
You build a stairway to heaven.
Yeah. That's what we like to do here. Like to promote people selling stuff. There
you are. We sold them for you. How much is commission, Matt? How much is our commission?
Yeah, we want commission on that. Yeah.
50p.
Well,
that's 77 cents for me, Tez.
We've come to 6 minutes past 10. So we've.
You guys should just do a swap shop on here and get people on. Just do a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you come out with some great ideas. The reason I'm doing that Mr. and Mrs. on Tubby because of your Emma. Your Emma wrote to me and said, Shabby, and I thought, I'm going to do that. So I've done it and it's gone brilliantly. So it's gone really well.
We could do a swap shop on here.
We haven't mentioned the passing of Chuck Norris tonight. So we talked about him last week for about 15 minutes, and then
no one in the UK knows him.
Were you a Chuck Norris fan as a kid, Keith? Because I knew about him, but I didn't know.
Not really, but I've watched him fighting
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, the other day I watched that episode where he fights him, and that film. I don't want to film, but I watched that.
The Dragon.
That's it. Yeah.
He's in Rome.
And I've watched bits of Norris over the years, but not a lot. But I couldn't believe how old he was. When he said he was he 86 or something?
86.
He was in that. What was he in the third? Which one was he? Yeah, but he just appears and walks.
They were all under fire, weren't they? And Chuck Norris comes in and kills them all and goes, "See you later, guys," and that was it.
Awesome.
Bit naff. Yeah.
It's always sad, isn't it? It's always sad.
It is.
We've lost so many people this year already.
Yeah, I saw it. It's been. I mean, it's on. Obviously, but it's funny how the Americans are reacting more than we are, and I think it's because they grew up with him more than we did. So.
Yeah, didn't even show the TV series he did over here. He did some sheriff, didn't he? Or something.
Was it Walker, Texas Ranger they showed?
That was it.
Yeah,
that's on TV. It's on one of the Sky channels. It's always
Is
on.
it? I've never seen it. Never known and know it was on. Yeah,
it's a good series. That you should like that.
Yeah.
But Keith, it's been awesome talking to you tonight, pal.
Thank you, Keith,
awesome. Thanks, Keith.
Thanks,
guys.
Good luck with your endeavours, mate. I hope it goes well for you both. I really do.
Yeah, got a lovely, nice house out of it.
We'll plaster that wall next time we see you, and
that'll be all done. That little switch will be done next time. I promise.
Hey, listen, when we all go and visit Keith now, we've all got a place to stay. Look at it that way.
Maybe in about 10 years, you'll say, I'm going to sell it all again. The collection. Yeah. He's not buying any more. Okay, everyone, we're going to go now. Thanks everyone for watching, and
thanks, guys.
Good night, everyone.
We'll be on Shabby's next week, won't we? Doing a quiz.
Yeah. Britpop next week. Full hour for Britpop.
Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. It's going
to be good. I reckon you'll be better than what you think. Full house for it as well. We're completely full. I got a couple of lots, and it's nice that people have reached out to me to do it, which is awesome, because you don't, sometimes you're like, do I really want to ask this person again to do it and all that. So thank you for all that's coming on next week. It's going to be good next week. It's going to be good.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, we're going now.
All right. See you all.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.